There you go. You're good.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to our continued coverage here at Power Morphicon. I am with the oh so lovely, the favorite villain of all villains.
This is true. Yeah.
Sabrina Lu, who is the body actor for Scorpina in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. You also saw her do some out of costume acting as well in season 2, trying to lure Adam.
That's right.
I mean, when Scorpina's a fox like that, can you blame her? No, seriously though, on the podcast, every time like Scorpina's like Scorpina.
Aw, that's very sweet.
So, but how you been? How has your time been?
Good. No, this has been a great time. It's always great to see everybody. I feel like Friday night we were all like so excited to see everybody. It was like jam-packed and we're all moving around, and then today, nice to kind of drift into Sunday and relax a little bit.
Yeah, because Saturday was a busy day.
Yeah.
Very busy day, and
just
a good day.
wrangling between like panels and photo ops and all of that. So that's fun.
And you did the photo op in the outfit.
Yep.
Or is that today?
That was today. That was today. And then a photo op, not in the outfit, right afterwards. And there were people already waiting, trying to like quickly get out of the costume. Like, oh my gosh, lots of pieces, lots of armor. So.
did you try to crash that Pink Ranger panel in the Scorpina outfit?
No, I should have. That would have been good.
Yeah.
That would have been really good.
I mean, that's still great that somebody asked you if you're going to be on the Pink Ranger panel.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure.
It would have been the
Pink
best
Ranger.
trap.
I know, exactly. It was a master plan. It was a master plan to just kind of show up there and then reveal that I'm actually there to capture all of the Pink Rangers across the seasons in one swoop.
I mean, you would have been successful.
Efficient.
Yes.
Efficient.
Yeah.
That's me. As an evil villainess, efficient.
So actually, it's kind of shelved, but it's still kind of there. I've been working on a fan film trilogy, which will probably never see the light of day just because Hasbro now owns Power Rangers, and you got to be careful when you do the fan stuff and everything. But I actually have it in an arc where the first big bad is Goldar, and Goldar is actually killed off by the Rangers at the end of the first, which then brings in Rita in the second one. But Rita is coming in not because of Zed or somebody else, or somebody like one of those other people like her father, but because of someone else. And it's like later revealed at the end of the second one that it's Scorpina who Rita's afraid of, because she's the real power player. And the idea is like in the third film we would actually do a thing where we would do a thing where like all these Rangers would have to come together to take on Scorpina.
Oh, wow.
Because like one of the things I've always felt was that, and I know it's a big part of it is because of the Sentai footage that was available and stuff like that, because in the Sentai, Scorpina and Goldar, I don't remember their Jew Ranger names, I'm sorry, so sue me. Except don't, because I don't have that much money. But
Mommy and wait. Something with a Z, I think.
I think Z's in there, but anyways, but their two characters are married.
Oh yes.
And they actually, in the final episode of the season, they actually have a child.
Yeah.
So, like, I wanted to play a little bit more off of that, that perspective, and then also kind of do the same thing with the green, like with the whole Tommy Jason thing, like kind of make them the brothers, like the way the Red Ranger and the Green Ranger are in the Sentai as well. So I was like, I want to take certain elements here, certain elements there, and just kind of put it together. But my ultimate big bad, because she never got that much screenplay time on Power Rangers and stuff like that, is Scorpina.
I approve.
It'll never get made, but that's the brainchild.
Right, I approve of the concept. The concept, quite good. Very nice, very nice.
So, but yeah, it's been 8 years since we've seen each other. A lot of things have happened since then. Like, how is just life in general been for Sabrina Lu?
You know what? We were pretty lucky. Just to, we were all obviously everything was crazy in 2020, but our family was kind of the right ages in some ways, where everybody kind of like, okay, we're doing this online now. They kind of just jumped into online school when we're all at home again and all of that. But we made it through that pretty well. Everybody, knock on wood, I know some families that was more tragic and hard. And then now I'm working for a school district. Yeah, and I actually decided to go back and get my doctorate in education.
So like what type of grade are you going to be teaching and stuff like that?
Well, I'm the assistant technology specialist for a district, so it's all ages. Honestly, we have preschoolers all the way up to young adults, so we're like ages 3 to 22. Yeah.
So there's a chance. Oh wait, no. I'm 37. I have no chance. Never mind. Man, I can't be taught by Sabrina Lu. But then obviously you're telling me about your one daughter now getting married.
Oh yes, and I have one getting married, and they're all doing well. The kids are doing well, so yeah, we're pretty fortunate. And then I get to hang out here with all the fans, and my two boys here the first 2 days, and then my oldest daughter here. The one that's getting married is the one that's in South Carolina, so I've given her a pass.
She gets a pass. She doesn't have to be here.
She doesn't have to work this Power Morphin. They've been at other ones though.
And what's it always been like for you? And the reason I bring up the family is because, like you said, you had your boys here. I saw Michael Gatto and his family yesterday. What's it like being able to share this experience with your family, and not just with your family, but with the families of the other Ranger actors and stuff like that? Like, what's that like to be able to do?
I think it's been really special, and one thing that like struck me is getting to meet the kids of the other Rangers and other people that have been involved with the show. That's been super fun, and we'll just randomly like take pictures, and I think it's cool because we all to my knowledge, I could be wrong, but to my knowledge, there is no other franchise that goes across this many decades, which is what you kind of need for people to like go, have kids, bring their kids back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You need all this time to go by.
And it's not like, kind of like with The Simpsons that started in 1989 and still running today, but the problem with that is that if you're to do a Simpsons convention, you're only bringing the main cast.
Right.
Because, like, they do the majority of the voices on the show, and then, they have the special appearances and stuff like that. So, like, it would be very hard to do something like that. They probably just do their own little reunion thing at the end of the recording season.
Right, or you might, like, get somebody to be like, oh, we've got this little section of voice actors from The Simpsons, but it's still part of a larger Comic-Con or something, right? Or something, because it would be very hard to pull off, you're right, an entire Simpsons con. An entire, there's not that many. I mean, Star Wars, of course. There's so many.
But Star Wars is a little different because, one, now it's Disney. Right. And, they can throw it as part of D23 and stuff like that, so they can mix it with Marvel and all the other Lucasfilm stuff like Indiana Jones and Disney itself and Pixar. So you do have that, with Star Wars. But even then, Star Wars and Star Trek, that's another one we could talk about. Like, they always get kind of their own conventions anyways, but theirs are also structured in much more different ways, where it's like, because it's more generic to sci-fi itself.
Right. And the other thing is since it's like the Rangers, you're the Red Ranger from this season, you're the Red Ranger, you know what I mean? Like, you don't really have that in any other thing, where it's like you're basically playing the same basic group, and it's just coming together with different actors and different villains, but it's still Rangers, villains, sidekicks. Rangers, villains, sidekicks.
But there's, and it makes me wish certain people were here, because it would just be really cool to be able to interact with them. And not only that, but like from the fan perspective, seeing you interact with, like, say, David Yost, who isn't here this weekend. He's at another convention coming up. To be able to see you be able to interact with these people that you actually worked with on the show, because it's like we see the Rangers together all the time, but how often do we see the villains at other shows outside of maybe a Power Rangers convention and stuff like that? So that's a word to other Comic-Cons. Book villains. So point here and then point at Goldar right here. So, but I'm gonna wrap it up here, because I see a gentleman here waiting for you patiently, and we do thank the guy for waiting patiently for us. So, real quick, where can the people find you on social media?
Okay, the easiest place is Instagram at SabbyLulu2U. I know it's weird and long, but I panicked. Sabrina Lu was taken. Sabrina Lulu,
nursery rhyme.
It is. It's like someone singing Stabby Lulu too.
Oh no, it's the birthday song.
Yeah.
So with that, we end it with her Instagram becoming a birthday song.
That's right. That's how you can remember it.
And then we'll be back with more coverage here at the con. Thank you so much for doing it.